Morning, guys. Doing this vlog thing a little bit differently today. Got my hoodie on because I'm a little bit cold this morning. It's not really even that cold outside, but it's not even that freezing in here. I'm just, for whatever reason, cold this morning. So I've got my hoodie on, and I'm drinking some coffee out of my red Starbucks mug, the mug of Satan, right? The red cup that so many people get upset about for some reason. But hey, my office, you got a whole lot of books right there. Look at all those books. Oh man, it's beautiful. I have so many books. They're stacked on top of the shelf. I've got more books over here. Got some sermon stuff. I'm working on a sermon that I'm going to be preaching at my church in a couple weeks. So you should go. It's going to be great. Powerhouse Christian Church. It's going to be encouraging and filled with hope. Such good stuff. So, hey, I'm reading my Bible right now, right here. And I was sitting here reading this and thinking about it. And I thought, hey, you know what? I might pass along some of the things that I'm thinking. Maybe someone will benefit from it and we can kind of figure this out together as I talk through it. But it's from Second Peter, Second Peter chapter 1, and starting in verse 5. Peter says, "But also for this reason, giving all diligence, add to your faith virtue." Right? So he says, don't just settle for what you've got in your faith, but add to it virtue. Then he says this: to virtue, add knowledge. To knowledge, add self control. To self control, add perseverance. To perseverance, add godliness. To godliness, add brotherly kindness. And to brotherly kindness, add love. I love this because Peter's saying that don't become stagnant in your faith, right? Don't settle just for being virtuous. And when you get knowledge in there, don't settle just for being virtuous and knowledgeable. And then add self-control, but don't settle for just being virtuous, knowledgeable, and full of self-control, but add perseverance, right? So he's saying that when you master something in your life, when you master something in your faith, don't settle. Don't become comfortable, but continue to add to these things to your faith so your faith grows over time. It reminds me of our Christmas tree. We're going to be putting up our Christmas tree on Sunday, and I'm super excited about it. We were supposed to do it last week. We couldn't. We were going to do it during the week, but we couldn't figure out a time to do it. I was kind of bummed, but we're going to do it on Sunday. Sunday is the day we're going to put up our Christmas tree. We put it up. We make Christmas blend coffee. We watch, Christmas movies, probably Christmas Vacation, maybe I can get Home Alone on again. I love Home Alone. Dana, I don't know if she's gonna want to watch it again, but maybe I could just put it on while we're putting up the tree, so she doesn't have to watch it. Sit there and watch it. But anyway, we do that. We put on some Christmas music. We laugh. We have a good time. We talk about the ornaments and all that kind of stuff. But we've been married now for over 6 years, and when we first got married, we had some ornaments, but we didn't have like a lot. I took some from when I was a kid. She had some from when she was a kid, and we put them together. We had a bunch, but the tree had some gaps in it, and it wasn't really filled up. But what we do is every single year, we buy each other one or sometimes even two ornaments. And so over these last 6 years, we've bought each other between 12 and like 15 ornaments. So we've added those to our collection, and the tree has become fuller and fuller and fuller over time, to the point where we're going to need to get a new tree probably in a year or so. I think this is what Peter's saying in the passage. Just like we continue to add ornaments to the tree every year, Peter's saying, don't settle for the ornaments that you have in your life, in your faith, but continue to add ornaments, continue to add these things to your faith so your faith grows over time and almost becomes too big for you. So you have to keep on growing and keep moving forward in your life. So my question for myself this morning, my question for you is, what do you have to add to your faith? Of this list, of virtue and knowledge and self-control and perseverance and godliness and brotherly kindness and love, which one of those things is most lacking in your life today? Think about it, take it, and put it into your life. Make this thing, practice this stuff today. Master this, add this to your life, add this to your faith so that your faith can continue to grow over time. Which of these things do you need to have more of in your life and in your faith today? For me, I'm thinking, I don't even know. I'm looking at this list right now, and this is kind of off the cuff, but I'm thinking um, maybe perseverance is something I need to work on. Maybe even brotherly kindness, perseverance, because sometimes it's easy for me to give up on things. If I don't see things working the way that I want them to work, it's easy for me to throw in the towel and just not want to give my 100% anymore. Brotherly love, although I don't necessarily have any enemies, there are definitely people in my life that are not like my favorite people, and it's hard sometimes to love them. So, am I loving everyone just as Jesus has told me to? So, those are some things that I need to think about. I need to apply to my life. What about you? What are you applying to your life today? If you want to comment on it in the comment section, shoot me a message on Facebook, email me, Glenn at morningencouragement.com, and we'll talk about it more. Have a great week.